Hi everyone, I'm doing part 2 of the CLTE's brief. This will be continuing from the first part, and now we are in the practical section. So if you can see, for practicals we try our best to convert some of the practicals online where possible and access the competencies when they return. And if we can even assess the competencies online if everything can be simulated using the computer. Example, electrical connections using simulators, computer-aided design, software that could be done off campus. And of course, in DOSCON Orange, we could still have the small group face-to-face. But in red, we definitely have to go online and defer the assessment of competencies when they return to poly. So for practice and demonstrate skills, we could post pre-recorded practical activities or immersive environments online for students to take a look. And of course, we could simulate the activities for practice. And then after which students can then complete the practical task, lab sheet, and submit the photos, mail, assignment online. For review and assessment, students can present their practical via videos. And of course, just now as mentioned, if we need a physical presence type of test, we will have to defer until when school resumes. Okay, so what we've seen, these are some of the possibilities, some of the practical methods for practice, demonstrate, and review. And below in the blue box, these are some of the tools that we could use. So these are some examples from other schools. This is from the School of Nursing. They did a skill demonstration for defibrillator and ECG leads, shown it on a video for students to take a look. And they also have some Q&A to check students' understanding and participation. There's another one, LSCT's lab. So they did a 360 video of the workshop. They annotate the key equipment, like showing, okay, what are all these equipments in these various little icons. And they add skill demonstration videos and learning resources prior to the lab itself. There's another one, possibly by Design Environments HLFM course, where they talk about the various building facilities. So there's this immersive environment that they've built. They annotate various key equipment, post on these various little icons, and there are some skills demonstration videos and learning resources. This is probably ours, doing a coding and microcontroller chip board or PCB board. We could get our students to record a screencast like what we are doing now, and of course get them to have that talking head so that we know that this is indeed the student that's doing all this work for submission and demonstration, of course. Okay, this is on Flipgrid, so this is more for sharing of their reflection, sharing of various articles, doing discussion forums of the practical. Plan B. So those mentioned in the earlier part of this video and the first part is really for Plan A, asynchronous, whereby we try to get our students to learn on their own time without all of us coming in live streaming online. But if let's say we do not have sufficient time to prepare for asynchronous mode, we will then go synchronous. So for synchronous, we are definitely very well versed, or we have practiced in BB Collaborate. And right now, there's this other tool that we want to just share with everyone, Microsoft Teams. Again, this is to facilitate meetings, discussion, classes. So we could use Microsoft Teams if BB Collaborate is down. So we could actually post slides online to conduct a synchronous lecture, and we could also annotate on these slides. So it can be done via MS Teams or Blackboard Collaborate. So in a nutshell, this is the overview for converting teaching and learning online. So for lectures, pre-tutorial practicals to help us acquire knowledge, students, we could put all these materials in these various platforms for students to acquire knowledge. For tutorial practical content, again, these are the platforms. These are the various methods that we could deploy online. And of course, for assessment, this really depends. For pen and paper, face-to-face practical, we have to defer until students come back to the poly. For unauthenticated assessments, which is allowable up to 10%, we could use mail, GAF, and of course, for authenticated assessment, we could deploy video recording, talking head, assignment with save assign deployed, and ExamSoft as of now is still a physical face-to-face assessment. And of course, in this deck of slides, CLTE also showed us about Padlet, IV2, Flipgrid. So plan to get ready. So this is what CLTE has uploaded. For those doing it first time, we may want to refer to it. This is the mail courseware, and all lecturers are already signed into this. This is the template which I mentioned in the other video. I will not go through, but important point is this will be included in our module document, and AQ process will be implemented on this. So this is a requirement to be included in the module description document. So alternate assessments, again, we've mentioned this. We need to put this as part of the AQ requirement in the module document. So this is a template shown in the Google Sheets. So let's start learning. So this is the implementation timeline that we'll be going through in